Hi dolls, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nomti. In this video I'm going to show you how easy it is to actually apply eyeshadow. If you're new to makeup, I would suggest you continue watching, and this might just be very beneficial to you. Anyways, I will show you how I created this look. Very beginner friendly. Please make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, share this video, and leave me a comment down below. Let's get started. So as you can see, I've already done my foundation and my eyebrows, and I will finish off the rest of my face once we've done the eyes. So I'm going to move in a little bit closer here. We're going to be using the Essence Sawasti Bangkok eyeshadow palette. You can get this at Clicks or Discam or anywhere where they sell Essence products basically. So what you're going to need, especially if you are new to makeup and you don't want to buy a bunch of brushes that you don't know what to do with them and things like that, for eyeshadow it's always great to have a blending brush. A blending brush is a fluffy brush like so. A nice soft one will actually do you wonders. This one is from a brand called Color that you can get at Discam. But any nice fluffy blending brush like this, they actually do it. It actually do say it's a blending brush on it, in case you're like, how will I know? And then you're gonna need a flat sort of like packed brush. I forgot what this brush is called. Sorry, but then just this is more for like applying eyeshadow. You'll see it's quite flat but nice and packed. This is also a brand that I purchased at Discam. I will link down all of the information in the description box, so don't you worry, honey. And this one is like wooden. It literally looks like a paintbrush, but it's a makeup brush. And then lastly, I would say that you will need sort of like this eyeliner brush. This is the one that literally looks like it has a couple of like hairs on it. I like to use this for highlighting and, you know, like on my brow bone and all of that, but you'll see what we're going to do today. So first things first, grab your eyeshadow palette, honey. And this retails for a very good price. So if you're new to makeup and you don't want to spend a fortune obviously on eyeshadow palettes because you're not sure how to use them, this makes sense. It's less than 200 rand and you get some really beautiful colors to play with. There's shimmers and mattes in there. The matte colors are the ones that don't have any form of like shine sparkle to them. I'm sure you knew that, in case someone didn't know. So first things first, we're gonna dip into this transition shade. So a transition shade is the shade that you're gonna put at the bottom. Well, it's the first shade you're gonna apply so that all the other colors can, you know, stick on. It's sort of like the base. It's like the foundation, right? So I'm just gonna grab this. It doesn't really show up that much on your eyelid, depending on obviously your complexion as well. So remember that. But I like to, when you're applying a shade, your transition shade, feel free to just go all over your eyelid like so. You'll see that I'm doing little circular motions like these. This is sort of like the powdery base, like I said, to give your eye that nice sort of like even color, right? Especially and I'm so sorry I skipped this step, right? But before you do this, if you're not gonna do your foundation, then I would suggest putting a little bit of concealer on your eyelid and just blending that out, and then just using your regular pressed powder, and then you go in with your transition shade. So I'm just gonna blend that out all over the lid, the eyelid. So try to bring it up all the way here as well, because this just it creates that nice base. It's like I said, it's the foundation for the colors that you're going to use. This is a pretty easy actually, let me not say easy, it should not be that difficult to recreate. Sometimes when you use the words easy, people get very nervous. They're like, it's easy for you, which is true. It's true because I've done this a lot, right? So now that we've done that, and like I said, it doesn't show up a lot on my skin tone, but you can see that there's a base there, right? And then we're gonna grab this here dark brown color. So the colors don't have names. Let me double check. They don't have names. So this dark brown here, we're gonna dip into it like this. So the look that we're going for has a darker outer line. So when you're applying eyeshadow for the darker outer line, you wanna like stamp it in. So this is the motion that this is you pick up some color and then you just stamp it in with the same brush, with your blending brush. Stamp that in, and then I like to do little circular motions and bring it into the crease of your eye, which is this area here between where your eyelid folds. This part here, that's your crease. So I like to bring it a little bit into the crease, not all the way in, just halfway, and then just in circular motions blend that brown out. Because remember, at first we just stamped it in, so now we're just gonna blend it out and then just bring it halfway into your crease like so. I'm gonna be very honest with you. If you have hooded eyes, then I would just suggest maybe just stamping it in right there. Trying to bring it into the crease might make it a bit messy. So, and hooded eyes are for the people that don't have this crease here. It happens here. You know what I'm talking about. So I just want to go in a little bit more with that brown. Every time you're gonna do anything on your outer lid, just stamp that in and out this way, and then this is how it will look, right? So I'll just show you again on this side. Just pat that in. Ooh, I can't so just pat that in like so, and then just blend out. And with eyeshadow, you just have to be very patient in terms of the blending out, because if you don't blend it out properly, then it does look a bit like you just have a whole bunch of colors on your hands. But it's always good to be patient with the blending out. As you can see, I'm doing circular motions and then just windshielding it, like doing this, like a windshield. It's called a windshield, yeah. And then also just bringing that halfway, right? And this is how it looks. So obviously you're gonna do this because I'm seeing this is still a bit light. Just make sure that the intensity of the colors matches. And I can see here I've blended it a little bit upwards, so I'll just fix that. I don't mind it. Just come a little bit up here. And there you go. So this is that outer brown, right? That outer brown color that we like. And then I'm going to I'm meant to go into this here orange shade. I'm gonna take a bit of this shade, and then what I'm gonna do is concentrate it within the crease of my eye, but sort of like starting from where we ended off with that brown in that cut crease, not in the cut crease, in that crease of my eye. I'm just gonna put a little bit of this shadow right there. Again, like I said, be patient with this shading process, because that's what this fluffy brush is called, is a shading brush. And I like to do little small circular motions. And also how you hold your brush makes it easier or more difficult for you. If you're gonna do this, it's gonna be a bit hard to you know. So a little bit further away, it gives you a little bit more control to just be able to give that movement. So as you can see, I'm blending it in circular motions downwards and just marrying it into that brown as well, so it looks like that. So I don't want a lot of this shade. I'm not doing a lot of the shade. Again, unfortunately, these colors do not have names, but this is it's the orange, right? And also, just a quick little tip: when you are dipping into your eyeshadow, try to like pat it off a little bit, the excess, right? This also just makes sure that it's not like the color when you put it onto your eyes, it's not gonna like just shock you into some what do you do with this? And you'd rather pack on color, so put on a little bit and build up on it. Just keep adding more. I think I've put more this side. Like I said, just let's go back this side because I think I did a little too much on the other side, honey. I did too much. Now that we have that, I'm going to show you how to sort of like fake cut crease, because I think it's easier if you're a beginner to start doing this before you start going into cut creases and concealers and whatnot. That might just be a lot for you, right? So applicator brush, this one is used for applicate. This one is used for mainly just applying the eyeshadow. What you're gonna do is I literally just dug my nail into the eyeshadow palette. Anyways, so what we're gonna do is that and then what you want to do is that coat both sides. Be generous with it. Don't be stingy, because we are actually going to wet the brush. So just coat both sides heavily with this shimmery shade. It's a brown shimmery shade. And then you're gonna grab your setting spray. If you do not have setting spray, do not worry. Don't worry, girl. Don't worry. Get some water, honey. Just get some water and just dip some maybe on, just put a little bit of water on the back of your hand and then just dip the brush in. But if you do have setting spray, this is what you're gonna do. You're going to spray that brush because we've coated it in that shimmery shade, right? You're gonna, right? Not too much. No, don't wet the brush, right? Obviously it's gonna be a bit wet. And then what I like to do is just dab off a little bit at the back of my hand. And then what you do is we're gonna create like a half moon, right? But this half moon is like fake cut crease. So what you want to do is that from the core, I hope you can see. You're gonna start just tapping it in like so, and then just go about your eye. Go about your eye. Just go about your eye in that like half moon. I like to also just really hard. then what I like to do is grab my fluffy brush again, and this time I'm not going back into the dark brown, I'm going back into the lighter brown, because what I want to do is just make sure that where the two meet, it is nicely blended. So as you can see, I'm just there where they meet, just blending it to marry them together. Okay, so yeah, just like that, just marry the two shades together so it looks nice. So it's like a nice transition from the shimmery to that dark brown. Like I said, I just want to fix this eye here. I'm just gonna grab a dry wet wipe. I don't like using a wet wipe when I'm doing eyeshadow, because what's gonna happen is that you're probably gonna move your hand and then it's gonna wipe off more than you need. So I like to let a wet wipe dry. I use a dry one, and I'm gonna just, because it's a little too much on this side, unlike this side. See, there we go, looking much better. And then what we're gonna do is grab another brush. I'm not much of an eyeliner person, but if you do like eyeliner, then you should go ahead and add some eyeliner. I personally don't really like eyeliner. This brush is called, this one is from Beauty Treats, and it's called a eye shader, right? It's a packed brush, like it's a, I don't know how to describe it. But it's a brush like this. It's like, doesn't have like very long brush hairs, and it's very nice and rounded, and it's good for the under eyes, and that's what we're gonna do now. So because again, you don't want to pack on so much color that it starts to look a bit off, I like to go in with the lighter brown, so not that darker brown. Leave that darker brown for now. So I like to just take some products for this lighter brown, and then what we're gonna do is that we're gonna just go into our lower lash line, and then when you're applying this, make sure, number one, don't put the brush in your eye. A little eyeshadow will get in your eye though, won't lie. Blend it out, and then try to like bring it up till here. Right, again, that lighter brown shade. Right, and then go into that orange shade. Trust me, it's gonna look nice. I know you're like, what? Just taking the orange one. Going to the orange shade. And then we grab a little bit of that brown shade, but just make sure that you're not putting too much of your brush into it. A little bit. Hope you can actually see it on camera. The combination of those colors, honey, they tie in this eye beautifully. Okay, like if you need to zoom, honey, you need to zoom. That looks good. And then what you're gonna do is take a little bit of that shimmery shade, so the one that we used on the top, take a little bit, not too much, and then I want you to just add some to this part of your lower lash line, that part. This just gives it like such a cute, ties it in so beautifully. And that is it for your eyeshadow. I'm not gonna complicate this look and put eyeliners and whatnot. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab some mascara. If you are not a lashes kind of girl, which I am, then this is where your eye look is going to end. You're going to put on mascara on your top lashes and your bottom lashes, and you're going to look great. Put on your lipstick, honey, be out the door, right? Because this eye look does look good as well, only with just some mascara. I like lashes, so I'm gonna put some lashes on, honey. Yeah, I'm gonna put some lashes on. So for mascara today, I'm gonna be using the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect. This mascara, honey, it does the things. I'll tell you that now for free. So when I apply mascara, I like to make sure that the mirror is at the bottom, so I'm looking down like that, so I can coat the whole lash. So if you watch my videos, you'll see this how I put on mascara. And what I like to do is just do a little wiggle, if I may say. So I find that putting on mascara like this is more easy, and you get to coat the entire lash from the bottom without also doing what I just did now, ruining your eyeshadow with this black color of the eyelash. I mean of the mascara. Like I said, if you do not like lashes, you can definitely still rock this look. Just make sure you find a mascara that gives you that effect, you know? Like, oh, look at that. Look at that, honey. I could wear this eye look like this, but I like lashes. I really like lashes, guys. I really, really love lashes. I'm just gonna move on to the other side. Look at that. Look at that lash. And then before applying bottom lashes, like I said, if you do use setting spray, then this is the time for you to use your setting spray before you apply that, because sometimes it runs before you apply mascara on your bottom lashes. So just gonna do that. And then just be careful when you're putting on mascara in your bottom lash. Like I said, you don't want to ruin your entire face or eye look. Putting on that bottom lash mascara, honey, whoo, it gives another level of va-va-voom, literally. Like I said, if you can find a mascara that has like small brushes to do your bottom lashes with, that actually will also be very helpful. Or you just have to be careful with one that you have. Look at that, honey. Like I said, if you're not a lashes kind of girl, you don't know how to apply lashes yet, we'll get there, then this is where this look ends for you. It looks so amazing. Look at that. So I like lashes. I'm gonna go off camera, put on my lashes, finish the rest of my face, you know, put on highlighter, and then we'll see how that looks. And I am back with lashes on and some lipstick. I put on some highlighter, and I just wanted to show you a little something. So for highlighter, I'm using this Essence Go for the Glow highlighting palette. It has 3 beautiful highlighting shades. Whew, I love this. This is a great investment. This is also under 200 rand, so this is a great investment for you as well. So I went in with this shade here. So with that, sort of like, it's called a pencil brush because it looks like a little pencil. So dip into this here brown shade, and then just right here at, you know, the curve of your lash, just put a little bit of highlighter there. It gives it that pop. I kid you not. Look at this, right? Just try to make sure it's like nicely at that curve, evened out. And then what I do is also pop some right here in the middle. You won't see it that much because we use like a shimmery shade, but just try to give it a pop. I mean, if you have another different shade, like a brighter gold or like a silver or a pink, that can also work. And that is it for the eyeshadow look. I think it came out so beautifully. If you're new to makeup, I think this is very easy to recreate. I know easy is not the word that anybody who's trying out makeup wants to hear, but honestly, this is doable. I will link down all the information of all the products that I used below in the description box. Please leave me a comment if you are new to makeup and you try this look. Follow me on Instagram. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, subscribe to my channel so you can come back for more videos. If you have suggestions of what else you'd like to see right here on my channel, because I want to do things that people actually really want to see, then also please let me know in the comment section below. So yeah, guys, I hope you come back for more videos, and I hope you found this very helpful, and I will see you in my next upload. Again, don't forget to like it, subscribe, and come back for more. Bye. Thank you for watching.